Let's do this, team. What is up? And welcome to Motosumo. My name is Ben Parsons, and I'm here in the studio in London, ready to take you through your 10-minute recovery ride. This one, team, is if your legs are stiff, if your legs just need that little stretch, need that little flush out. I need it sometimes, you need it sometimes. Recovery is just as important as the actual ride itself, so let's get into it. We've only got 10 minutes, so we want to get going. First and foremost, team, if you're doing this on demand, I want you to make sure you jump in a live class ASAP, because that's where you get the most out of Motosumo. But now that we've done that, let's get the legs moving. Take it down to a resistance 0, so lose all your resistance, and then I want you to just add a tiny bit. Now that is your resistance 1. That is where you can feel a little bit something under your feet, and you get that support. Now that we've done that, let's get into it, team. Put some bangers on in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, a recovery ride isn't just gonna be us just sitting here, chilling, breathing, stretching. It's more about flushing the legs out. So, we're gonna spend most of our time in the resistance 1 and 2. Because obviously, as I'm sure you've done it, we've got 4 main resistances within Motosumo. 3 and 4 are your heavier resistances. So we want to stay into those low resistances because it doesn't put as much pressure on those legs. And this class again is all about sort of flushing your legs out and making them feel good. We're going to still build some speed up in this, but again, we're not going to overexert ourselves. So in resistance 1, keeping those legs moving. Thinking about your form. Think about the technique, shoulders rolled back, nice gentle bend of those arms, core engaged, legs moving around, getting that full circle in. Resistance 1, let's go for a little push. Whatever you feel you could do right now. 2, 1, let's go. It's imagine if you sort of get a big ride in the next day. You do say an hour-long endurance ride or a 45 minutes stronger together and your legs are hurting. They feel tight. It is amazing. You will not know the wonders of doing a little recovery ride like this. So that's why we do it. Just gets them moving, just gets sort of blood pumping into them. It's all part of the process. Nice. Pulling it back. You can sort of put it into that low green zone. Sort of stay out of the blue zone for now. So low green zone. All in that resistance 1. Remember that technique. Remember everything we do. The same thing happens in the recovery ride. We're just gonna keep our legs moving. It's only 10 minutes long. And if you've got the extra 10 minutes, it's ideal. Another little drop. See if you can maybe add 5 onto that RPM from last time. Try aim for yellow zone, 90 to about 105. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! If you've got the 10 minutes, team, these sort of short rides are ideal. Hey, it's not always about just sort of getting on the bike for as long as you can. It's not always about doing things for burning calories. Sometimes it's for the mental. Sometimes it's for the recovery. And that's why we do it. Putting it back in 3, 2, 1. Taking it down. We're going to take it up to resistance 2. Now remember, resistance 2 is as if you've added on a couple points onto that incline, so it feels a little bit tighter. So for now, we're just going to keep it at quite a slow pace. Maybe about 70 to 80, just as we get used to this. And you want to think about the muscles you're working. So by that I mean, when you're kicking out, when you're sort of lengthening the leg, you're getting that quad involved. When you're dragging it back, you're getting that hamstring involved. And we want blood sort of pumping to them. That's what we get the recovery from. That's what we get the most out of this. And then alongside a good sleep, good nutrition, lots of water, staying active, obviously not too active, taking your rest days, that's what we get the recovery from. Nice work, Motosumo. Now we're learning. It's not just about you following us, it's about education. Let's pick up the pace. Add 5 onto your pace. Adding another 5, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Over halfway now already. Pulling it back. 2, 1. Getting just back to the sort of 70, 80 mark. Legs feeling good now? Yo, this in the morning, gets the endorphins going. Gets some sort of adrenaline going, gets that mental health going. And by that I mean it just makes you feel good just moving the body. We're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna go for sort of little levels, just sort of bringing it up. Adding 5, 3, 2, 1, pick it up. It's been big work so far. Adding another 5. In. 3, 2, 1. Start to pick it up. Back to resistance 1. 3, 2, 1. Hold the pace. Hold the pace. Obviously feels easier. That's good. I bet you're now thinking, oh, let's go for this. No, not the point of this. Putting it back. 3, 2, 1. Slowing it down. Nice. Feeling good, maybe, potentially even getting a little bit of a sweat on. But we're not overexerting the legs. Not at all. We're just gonna do one more thing. Just one more, and we're just gonna dip briefly into that resistance 3. Resistance 4, nah, not in this. We don't need it in this. So we're just gonna slowly build up with this final song. So staying at whatever pace you're at in that resistance 1, doesn't have to be mad fast. Doesn't have to be mad fast at all. But let's pick it up. I want everyone in yellow zone. Whether it's 90 to 109, I don't mind. We're gonna bring it up to resistance 2. And you can knock off 5 from your pace. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh yes. We got one more. We got one final lift. And I want you to be in 80 to 90 as we take up to resistance 3. Motosumo. 3, 2, 1, let's go! As it builds up. But for the drop, or the next bit, we finish off. Resistance 1. Back to resistance 1. In. 3, 2, 1. Resistance 1. And I want us to all slowly, together, slow that pace down. All the way down. For 3, 2, 1. Nice. Drop it all the way down, Motosumo, to resistance 0. Right now, I want you to have a little check-in with your body. Think of how your legs feel. Just how your body feels, how your lung feels, how your mind feels. Getting that little flush out. 10 minutes. Little recovery ride. I want you to stand up now. And just give me a gentle stretch. Push those hips back, feeling it. In there. Feeling it in that other side as well. And that team is me done. Motosumo done. I'll see you later. Benny P done. Peace out, team. Have a wicked one. Bye.